Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. So this is a course where I'm gonna show you your first steps on making a cool offer, so you have something that people want, so you can generate more leads, more meetings, and more clients at the end of the day. We're gonna cover how to create a core offer, like what you actually could sell, or the steps necessary to create a good lead magnet that can help you to facilitate lead generation, which then become meetings and eventually clients. My name is Nick. I have a company called Sharpify, and we help to build end-to-end marketing systems. And this is a free course which I wanted to prepare to just, show value first, okay? So first things first, as you can see my screen, this is our client acquisition kind of workflow we have developed with time. We're not gonna go so deep into this, but I just wanted to show you what are all of the steps that we actually help our clients, right? So the first step you always need to go from not enough clients to like clients you can't even handle so many. So the first thing is your mindset, your physical state. We're not going to cover that. Then it's your actual goal, what you actually want to achieve. Then it is to develop the elite offer, which we're going to cover today as well, like a small portion of it. Then it is your lead generation systems. As I said, there's two ways how to do it. You could do it with your core offer, like the thing you actually sell, you actually promote that thing, or you create a lead magnet where you kind of give something in advance to get their contact information, and then you can build a relationship and actually get them as a client. Next, after that, is your process of how you are booking these people into meetings, which can happen, by the way, automatically, which can happen, by the way, with the DM setting, which can happen by actually manually phone calling people. It can happen with email. So bunch of stuff, not gonna cover that in this video, but a bunch of stuff so you just know. Then important thing is to have a good show rate, how many people actually attend the call. Then offer rate, how many of them you actually give an offer. Then is your closing rate, and then is the contract value you collected, like how much money actually you collect based on your deal size, based on your package full price. And that whole workflow is the system how to go from no clients to some clients to many clients to so much clients you don't even know what to do. But now, as you can see, I'm very excited and I talk pretty much really fast, so maybe you need to put on 0.75 speed on this video, okay? So how to make an offer. And there's many things, but we're gonna cover these first two big ones. The first thing, you need to have awareness research about your market. So I wanna give you a quick story. You need to know what other people selling to your potential clients are saying, in order for you to craft a good marketing message that can actually work the most efficient way, right? You can still say, for example, let's say you're in the weight loss niche in, let's say, America, or let's say in Germany, speaking in English. You could say, I will help you to lose weight. That message probably is not gonna be effective. Why? Because the market has heard it. It is saturated. It has heard these claims. They know, they have awareness of like, stuff to do to lose weight. So you need to be more creative. You need to add unique mechanisms. You need to expand your unique mechanisms in your services, how you actually help them to lose weight. Because most likely the clients have already tried some solutions, but probably didn't work so well, or some of them didn't work, but now you're interested. And they will not respond to a message like, hey, I'll help you to lose weight. Or many, let's say, coaches, they're like, I help you with wealth, relationships, money, everything, and health. Why me? I'm just like a good coach. Like, that's what many people do, and it is not effective way how to market. So the first thing you need to do is understand that you are not the only player in the market. Every market has clients in the market, everyone. Every market has your own offer, and then there's competition's offer. And then it is the saturation level of that market. So let me compare, let's say, America to, let's say, Latvia. So in America, the clients, the people, the market, they know a lot of stuff about digital marketing. They have seen like Facebook ads, YouTube ads, a lot of TikTok ads, a lot of that stuff. But in Latvian market, with Latvian language, maybe people haven't. It's not so, so known, so widely spread. The same way how the UK market is very saturated on phone calls. Like, people don't pick up the phone. You know why? Because many businesses call them constantly, and it just changes. The market changes, and you need to know that. And then it is important to understand that you can go after different awareness levels for the prospect, and that will determine the messaging you talk about or you say in order to get them. And here again, there's like more details, more nuances, but I just want to, in this video, just like keep it big picture and give you the essence of it so you can actually go out there and execute. Then, how do you know this market awareness? How do you understand your market? Very simply, you open your eyes, you open Facebook ad library, you check out what kind of ads are people running, you look at what kind of YouTube ads are people running, you open YouTube, you look at what's happening, and you just open your eyes. Go on social media and check in your language, in your market, who is selling something you're trying to sell, and what are they saying. And based on that, you need to design something that's going to be what? That's not going to be better. That's bullshit. Not going to work so well. You need to design something new, something unique, something different, because that is key in marketing. Differentiation is key in marketing. But now let's go into nitty-gritty, the good stuff. Let's go to the good stuff. So how do you build your core thing? Like, how do you build it? Like, how do you build it? Or a lead magnet, how do you build it? How do you build it? So the first thing you need to understand, you need to understand the gap. And the gap is whatever you have, let's say a lead magnet. And a lead magnet can be what? It can be a free trial, it can be a PDF, it can be a free group, it can be a diagnostics, it can be a quiz, it can be a PDF, it can be all sorts of things. It could be also like a video training on something, right? Anything. But you need to define, and this is again, me talking to make it effective. Again, you need to decide what is their end point that this thing, my offer or my lead magnet, is gonna help them to get or do. And everybody, most likely, has a starting point. Like, where are they right now? Let's say you're selling something in the make money niche. Let's say they're working at 9 to 5 and their end point is they have a side hustle that can make them 5K a month, for example, right? That's just one example. But you need to define it. And then once you define it, it's much simpler to put it in advertising and let people know about the stuff, because you have defined this very clear in your mind. And that's the most important thing. For every lead magnet, there's a start point, end point, what it should provide. And here's one example. So I'm just gonna give you mine. So starting point for one of our offers has some clients, is making 2,000 to 10,000 typically, gets clients from organic, gets clients from word of mouth, has skills, none or low experience with paid ads. And that's the starting point of one of our offers. And the end point is they want to make 10, 50K a month in their business. They have a clear client acquisition system. They know their CPA, which is cost per acquisition. They get their first 20 clients from cold traffic, aka ads, aka people who do not know them. And they're starting to sell high ticket. One other option, it could be their starting point, business messed up. They get leads in their email. They don't do follow-up. Endpoint, they have a CRM installed. They know when to follow up. They don't neglect or miss leads or opportunities. And they have a proven CRM system to grow their company. That could be another point, right? Like, this is in all areas, okay? You just need to define and know, okay? The next thing, once you know this, and again, with our clients, we go in details with this. We work with them one-on-one. We help them to discover this. We help them to design this. We help them to do research, all that stuff. But now I'm just covering the big things. So once you know the starting point, end point, the end point, what your thing, aka your offer, or aka the lead magnet is gonna do, the next thing you should be doing, because most markets will require this, because there are competition. It is very rare that you're gonna have something that nobody is selling. Really rare, like really. If you're like a mad scientist that can make chicken talk, then it's a different story, guys, different story. But most likely you don't know how to make chicken talk, okay? So probably you don't know. So you need to do this. So how do you create mechanism? And what is a mechanism? A mechanism is the thing that will help to deliver the promise, the end result to the client, the end state, end point to the client, right? So, and how it is produced, it could be a tool, it could be a method, it could be a system, it could be a methodology, it could be a unique part of your service, right? And also, again, this uniqueness is always reason why many people have bought your existing services you're selling right now from other people. Maybe didn't have the greatest experience, or did, but they want to buy something again. But again, you need to have something unique, different, and unique and new and different to give them, again, hope. This is something great I learned from Todd Brown. Like, give them hope that right now, the thing that you're selling to them is going to be different. It's going to be great. It's going to be what they want, right? That is very important. And you need to think about it like this. The unique mechanism about your offer, about your lead magnet, is the missing piece that they need, okay? So again, let's cover. What are 4 types of mechanisms? So there's an actual mechanism, like actual thing, like you actually have something that you do that is different. Let's say you help people lose weight. You have developed a machine, like you build it from zero, a machine that you put on and a buck, and 6-pack abs come out, right? And just, maybe you have like an actual thing, right? Or an actual thing, how you work. Many times when we look at service-based businesses, they have it. They just need to name it in a way that sounds logical, scientific sometimes, and it has trust element, and it has a logical explanation why this mechanism is actually going to help them to get the result, as I was saying, right? Many times people have it, but they just don't know how to name it, they don't know how to position it, so this is also something we help our clients with. Then the second type of mechanism is something unspoken. Let me give you a quick example that I have developed. So let's say you're let's say you're selling courses, and many people in the course industry, they say, I have so many modules, my module is going to help you this, we have PDFs, we have high resolution videos, blah, 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 like this crazy good platform, everything is going to be nice, mobile application, but nobody, let's say, talks about how there's actually a community aspect in the programs that they're selling, like courses. They're selling a course, but there's actually a community. An unspoken mechanism is this community. So if you have this situation in your market that actually there are things that you do, but nobody talks about it in marketing, in advertising. So this is also something you could position yourself with the kind of this uniqueness by positioning, like talking about the thing that nobody talks about. The next thing is, which I like is, and I think it's a good way for people who don't have an existing, let's say, 7-figure business. They're just like at 5 figures or 6 figures a year. So I would say credibility hacking is one of the really, really, really good things to do, because it immediately gives authority to what you sell. Because you're basically using something that has actual merit. It is known, like Scrum. Let's say you help companies implement Scrum to build efficiencies. Let's say SaaS businesses, software as a service, they know, like I have heard about it, they know. And then like you are the expert facilitator who can explain that to them, who can teach them that, who can give them like results, and there's like for fitness, many things like there's paleo diets, and those are all developed things. Like for fitness, let's say high intensity interval training, right? That's also a thing that people know, but you could be a facilitator with that. And then the 4th type, which I develop, is remixing mechanisms. Remixing. And the good part, I wanted to show you guys. So quick question for you guys. So how long do you think are there videos on YouTube about crypto? Probably like 10, maybe 20 years that people talking about crypto. So this is a new channel. I think they had more videos in past, now they deleted some. So 1 month ago, made a video channel, right? And they mixed hamster with crypto. And you can see it's like blowing up. I do not talk about crypto. I do not recommend you to do something with crypto, but I just like the example. So you can see here, millions of views in hours, millions, right? And maybe they also run ads to it, but I think most of it comes from organic, which is crazy. And the idea is they're mixing things that are ordinary to create something extraordinary, okay? And the next example is, I think this one, it's called Anime Shreds. It is one of the biggest groups on this platform called School, where people can join your group for a small commission or small monthly payment or like a larger payment, I don't know. But like they can join a group and they can learn something. And they mixed anime, which is like I also like anime. For example, this is Tanjiro. This is a Tanjiro mug, which is a show called Demon Slayer. Nice water. And they mixed anime with fitness and they created something unique. This is what you could do, okay? So let's continue. But there's one real thing I want to cover with you. One real thing. So if you have undeniable evidence in what you do and what you can help other people, you maybe don't need this bullshit mechanism, something unique to think about. Maybe you don't need it. Will it help? Probably. But you maybe don't need it. Let's say, like an example here. If you're like Mr. Beast, he makes, let's say, a course, how to create YouTube videos. He doesn't need to say how to create YouTube videos using my unique mechanism that's blah, 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 and so fast and so fast. Doesn't need to do it because he has undeniable evidence that he's the best at what he does. Or let's say this is Manuel Lettenblicker, maybe, sorry if I mispronounced his name, but he's a hard enduro world champion. He probably doesn't need to, kind of say, if he says, I'm going to teach you how to ride dirt bikes, people are going to be like, yeah, sure, of course, you're the best. Or this guy, Mr. Olympian, 5-time Mr. Olympia. If he says he can help you with fitness, that's it. That's like, you're like, where can I pay, right? Or someone who makes a gajillion money, probably also doesn't need to do that so well. So here's an example I wanted to show you. So if you look at the English market and you're like, this would never work. Of course, it will never work. If you right now in English market, you talk about get rich on the internet. What the fuck bullshit? Nobody's gonna buy this book or this one. Get found online. Like, what the fuck? It's like 20 years ago, it would be fine. Right now, it's not fine. But if this guy or this guy would talk about it, right? It would still work. You know why? Because they have undeniable evidence. People would still buy. I would buy, right? Like, did I make a book, How to Get Rich on the Internet, like Jeff Bezos makes it, I probably would buy it, right? Because they have undeniable evidence, okay? I hope this point made clear. But for you, who don't have gajillion millions recognition or people know you, you probably need to do what I'm talking about. And next things to develop an offer, and I'm also, again, with our clients, we go smaller, like a little bit slower, more in detail. I'm just like, skimming it through, giving you the big picture so you can have actionable things to go about. The next thing, which you can see here, is to develop a pillars. And the pillars is the overall process you're gonna do for the client that's gonna help them to go from A, starting position, to Z, ending position. Those are the big things, typically 3 to 4 big things, such as, I'm gonna help you to redesign your offer. Second, and again, quick thing. Most people sell the same thing. Like, most people sell this, like a mug. And it is real in I have seen so many industries and so many niches in the fitness, in health, also in make money niches or B2B niches. Many people do sell the same thing. Like, you might think you're unique, but most likely you're not unique. But the most different part is how you wrap it around, how you present it, and then your ability to convert people who go to you into clients. That's like majority of the difference, right? Like, that is the majority. That is the biggest difference. And how big volume can you do? Or how much can you get out of every lead you generate? How much cash can you generate per lead? Or like, how much can you get out of every lead? Okay, that is very important. Okay, and a rule of thumb, one of those pillars would be recommended to be more unique, has some uniqueness in it, so it's like really, really good. Okay, here's one of our offer examples, just giving you an example. So first pillar would be develop an elite offer. Second one, build one acquisition system to create a flow of appointments. Third one could be coach and train you to close deals. Fourth could be management systems to improve conversion rates from leads to deals, right? That's just one example. The next most important thing is so those are the things you're going to cover mostly on the sales call when you're talking with the prospect, or using in your marketing, your marketing. And these pillars and steps, it's mostly about what advertising the thing you actually sell, advertising your offer, like your core offer, right? The thing you're actually going to sell, ask money for. So the delivery is how you're actually going to do it. And here is a really interesting thing you can start to think about is leverage and thinking about different levels of service engagement, which is, you can say, hey, or one of the things what we are going to work with you is to help you to improve your closing rate. And there's different levels of service, how you can fulfill it. Done for you would mean you're just going to watch a course and improve your closing rate. Done with you could be, we're going to review your script together and we're going to role play together. I mispronounced. So do it yourself would be a course. Done with you would be, let's do this, role play together, let us review your call. And done for you would be, we're gonna close for you. You don't need to do closing calls. We're gonna close them for you, right? And then I love to add this from I got this from Grant Cardone, which is do whatever the fuck it takes service level. So it means like we're gonna just make it happen, okay? Doesn't need to be this or this or this, we're just gonna make it happen, right? It could be either of them, okay? And again, many people I think rush this. They try to create something where there's less work from them, like selling courses, just like less work for them, but actually it's hurting them because you don't go through the steps to actually learn what is the thing that you could teach someone that will get them the result faster and with less pain, because that is what creates value. Let's say Netflix, right? So cheap, so fast, and they help you to have less things to do just to watch TV, because they switch the next episode themselves. You don't need to press anything. They just do it. And after 7 episodes, they're like, are you still here, bro? Maybe you need to turn off the TV, right? Have you seen that, right? And there are agencies and businesses selling done for you and making millions or 100 millions. And there are also people selling do-it-yourself, selling like courses, like let's say Tony Robbins, and still making millions and millions and millions. You need to think for yourself and create your own journey and your own things. What I would recommend you to do is to have a hybrid offer, which is a mix of these things to make it more valuable to the prospect, more valuable to the client, which is what you actually want, right? Which is actually what you want, right? You want to make it very, very, very valuable to the prospect, okay? That is right now 8 for this training. So give you a recap, okay? Research, open eyes, think what market is selling. Next, create a gap, understand the gap, what your lead magnet or your core offer is gonna do for the client. Where they're now, where they want to go. And think about where they want to go as much as possible, the best place they can be, what they really, 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 really want. And understand this. Let's say there are deep ones, okay? There are deeper ones. Let's say I want more clients. Why? Because I want to grow my business. Why? Because I want to feel successful. Why? Because I want to make my wife proud. Why? Because I want to feel appreciated. Why? Because I want to feel significant in my family. Why? Because I want to build something and create something that is worth building. Boom. And you have like deeper, deeper, deeper whys. This is what you need to think about. About the end point, it needs to be very, very, very valuable for them. What your AKA clients, potential clients, prospects, they think is valuable, okay? So, and then once you have the gap, do the mechanism, 4 types: actual, unspoken, credibility hacking, and remixing, right? Creating, and again, ideas, guys, ideas. What is an idea? Idea is just a summary of old things. Maybe you mix together your own information, your experiences, blah, 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 in together and create something new. But it's normal. And next, pillars. How the big things, the big blocks, 4 or 3 or 2 or maybe 5 blocks, or how the end result is going to be achieved. For a lead magnet, maybe not so important, but for your core offer, very important. And then delivery, how you're actually going to deliver on those pillars, on those promises, on that end result, okay? And that's how you make an offer. Of course, this is a quick overview, so this video is not like 10 hours or 5 hours, but I hope this was valuable, and I see you in the next video where we're going to go deeper into lead generation, how to do that, okay? So stay sharp, and I see you in the next video.